Okay, everyone, you probably already seen my Thomas Wade video as far as Turbo Boost mode activated, aka Knight Rider. We're going to do a little bit of 5 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but with David Hasselhoff and Mr. Feeney here. And we go from the voice of Mr. Feeney in Knight Rider as Kit, all the way up to Boy Meets World. And there you go. But we're going to do a little bit of a Naomi transition today. Yes, Naomi. These are essentially arcade games like a Thomas Wave. And we're running these via Flycast Xtreme because we cannot really run these on MAME 2014 or previously. I mean, these are what they are. We need to go to a higher scale of MAME awesomeness, and this is what we do with Flycast Xtreme. And we're doing Turbo Boost mode activated as well. We're going to start out with Monkey Ball here. An incredible game. I'm a big fan of this series. I played all the versions there are from PSP to PS2 to Vita, and even on the Wii. I mean, these are games that are very, very fun to play, and it goes way, way harkens back to games such as Marble Madness, a Midway classic that I used to love playing with the trackball style controls in the arcade, and Monkey Ball was so much like that. And then if you're on PC, you probably also played the homebrew fun style game called Hamster Ball, which was pretty fun to play. It's a combination of Marble Madness and, of course, Monkey Ball as well. But here we go, we're going to check this out, and it's a very, very, very cool game. And you might have seen me showcase this roughly 2 years ago, and it ran slow. But we're going to go between beginner to advanced, and we're going to go straight to expert here. And you can try all 3 difficulties as you will. It's a fun, fun game, without a doubt. See if we can get anywhere in the expert difficulty. Top right, we can collect 100 bananas if we so choose to, or we can just try to skyrocket through these stages really, really quick. I'm just going to bam through here. We didn't even get a single banana. No cigar here. And have Cigar's a great version that Primus did of course, Pink Floyd's song too. Awesome, awesome stuff here. Let's see if we can go right or left here. And you got to use a little bit of precision. I am using an analog control, so I should have a little bit of a je ne sais quoi here. But it's still fun, even if you fail like that, because you get a nice little instant replay. Look. That is so funny. Almost seems like the Mode 7 scaling from ActRaiser there. And Yuzo Koshiro did the music to ActRaiser as well as Streets of Rage, and even the Genesis Mini menu music. Okay, what could get harder than this? I mean, other than not being able to get the bananas just yet. Let's see what the third stage is like here. Is it going to be a simple stage? It looks pretty easy. Point A to point B, right? No problems whatsoever, right? Nope. We're doing Inception, Christopher Nolan style, or even like Gauntlet Dark Legacy. Can we do this? Can we do this? And even when I played the latest Star Wars game, there's a stage like this. Oh, jeez. Oh, no. Let's try this one more time. But we got more Naomi games to try out. This is going to be a little bit of a challenge here. Even on the third stage, look at this craziness. Can I do this? It's going to be perfectly timed here. One more time, one more time. Oh, jeez. But that's crazy stuff there. Again, because of the memory usage here, we're going to do something interesting. You're going to go down to RetroArch settings, restart RetroArch. I'd highly recommend doing this before you load some of these Thomas Wave Naomi games because it'll clear the memory cache. And now we're going to move on to a fighting game. We're going to jump back and forth between things, but we're going to do Guilty Gear XX Reloaded. And these are basically kind of like the combination of Mortal Kombat 3 and Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3, where they added new characters such as Katana and stuff, which were previously in, of course, Mortal Kombat 2. Yes, we don't want to play Mortal Kombat 3 without Katana. We need to have Ultimate Mortal Kombat 3 so we can have Katana, who is my favorite character in the Mortal Kombat universe. But this was an entirely different franchise fighting game scheme, but I'm just giving you an idea of the type of thing where they do additional level like nerfs and such, as far as like if people are overpowered, they kind of tweak it up. I mean, we've all played fighting games where they have characters that are just simply overpowered and they do a little bit of nerfing to them. And even in stuff like when they update Halo and such, it's just the way it is. Or you can simply play offline and not update at all. But now we're trying out the Guilty Gear game, and it's roughly 300 megabytes in size. But there we go. And 300 megabytes in size takes a little bit of time to load. But here we go. Guilty Gear XX Reloaded, and let's see what kind of characters we have to play in this awesome, awesome game. And we got a few more games we can showcase after this, but so far Monkey Ball in this, and look, it is so awesome. We're playing an arcade game via Flycast Xtreme. Insert a few coins, Guilty Gear XX, the Midnight Carnival Reload. So it's awesome, awesome stuff. And what kind of characters can we pick here? We can pick Venom, the ninja style, samurai style character. We'll pick him to start with in this game. We'll try a few more games though. I mean, I have another Guilty Gear game in this lineup. I also have some other fun ones. But look at this beautiful, beautiful animation here. I mean, this is beautiful indeed. Okay, heaven or hell. Where's Dio when you need him? Oh, this is sweet. And I'm playing against myself here, just like Dark Link in Zelda 2. It's also called the Black Sheep of the Zelda series, but I'm a big fan of it, and I used to rent the hell out of the game until I beat it. We do any fancy moves here, and everything's run real beautifully here. This music is awesome. So what happens when you have to fight against yourself? Oh no! Oh, look at that beautiful finisher there. That is awesome. That is great, but yes, that is awesome, and I'm going to go back into restart RetroArch. Again, this will clear the memory cache because this uses a considerable amount of memory, and I optimized it as best I could, get the best performance and speed with Turbo Boost mode activate. Now we're going to go to an incredible shmup with some absolutely amazing music, very reminiscent of some trance, Euro, disco, pop, and even KMFDM. We're talking about Siberia 2, a Success game, and Success has made so many fantastic shmups, including the Cotton series, amongst other games. How many Success shmups are you familiar with? But this game here has some incredible music, and due to the lack of hardware acceleration, whenever you have videos display in some games, you'll get slowdown, and when some of the videos showcased in this particular game, you'll get a little bit of slowdown, but since this is a bullet hell shmup, it kind of works in my favor. But still, the music is just absolutely mind-blowing, and I love the soundtrack. I just want to have the soundtrack to this. And if you haven't got to see a fireworks show over Independence Day weekend and such, I didn't because I had to work. This game is all about fireworks. And if you have any kind of epileptic tendencies, I'd like to give you a forewarning right now that this has some flashiness to it. But let's check out this awesome game right now, Siberia 2, made by Success. And once you hear this absolutely incredible music, I mean, it's just absolutely mind-blowing. I'm going to turn the volume down just a tad here. Okay, let's get the show and roll. We'll play as Kai. And listen to this awesome music! Right from the get-go here. This is so beautiful. It's like watching an animated shmup. And again, when it gets to the video footage in the game, it's gonna basically fault because of the lack of hardware acceleration. But look at this bullet hell shmup awesomeness. And look at that high beats per minute there, KMFDM style. This music is so great. This is one of the most beautiful games that I played. There we go, we got the video right there. That is actually digital video playing in the background. That is why the explosion slowed the screen down. Right there again. Again, we don't have hardware acceleration. You literally have to rip into the game and re-compress the content with a downsized video. Because we can pretty much only run like 480p for video. But we got some fighting games, we got some shmups, we have some Marble Bandit style games, and look how awesome this is. The music even gets cooler as we progress here. I'm going to try a few more games, and we'll maybe do a second Naomi video. But this is so beautiful indeed. And we got some power-up weapons here. I'm going to try to save for a boss or such. And this is run so much better than ever before in my previous demonstration. I mean, it's not going to be absolutely perfect because these are actually harder to run than the Thomas Wave games. These generally run way slower than the Thomas Wave games. But you can see that I'm running this a solid 30 plus frames per second right now. It is just absolutely awesome. All the games that I've showcased so far. Okay? A little bit more slowdown, but we'll be back to action here. There we go. And that slowdown I would consider in a game like this a little bit of a breather. But before it used to be a slideshow. So much better than ever before. We'll try a few more fighting games once we get past this part. I want some more crazy 3D effects here. Watch this awesome 3D transition coming up here. Check this out. KMFDM style music right now. Coming up. You'll hear. Let's take out the boss and you're going to hear some KMFDM style music next. Oh, this music's awesome. And here we go. We got the video hardware acceleration issue again. That's why it's slowing down. There we go, but it'll get back to the main action here. It's kind of weird how they did kind of video interspliced with the gameplay there. It's an odd thing, but obviously if you're playing in the raw arcade, it's not a big deal. But on the minis, which do not have hardware acceleration, it's a big issue. Wait till you see this firework display right now. Look at this. Look at how beautiful that is. Nope. I'm just gonna destroy all that. Let's take this thing down quick. Quick. Before it can take me down. There we go. A little bit more energy there. Oh yeah, more fireworks, there we go. Look at that, oh, bullet hell shmup. Can I do it? Whoa! I gotta take it out there. That is so awesome. It takes a little bit of practice though. I love my bullet hell shmups. And that video hardware acceleration again. Again, it's a little bit of a breather. I can take a drink of my pop or whatever. Soda, as you will call it. Wait till you hear the KMF theme style music coming up after this section. Again, it is what it is. If you run into any video sequences on Dreamcast games or even PlayStation 1 games, depending on what resolution they're in, you're going to get a little bit of a lag or freezer touch. It's just the way it is, though. But technically, I mean, we can remove the videos completely if you're good enough at working with it. If you're an advanced user, you can literally rip out the videos from a Dreamcast game and replace them with 0-byte data, which I used to do on PlayStation 1 rips to get them down to a small size. But listen to this KMF theme style music here right now. There we go, KMF theme style. A little bit of Brad style too. Now we go. Now you're playing with real power. There we go. If you never knew what KMF theme sounded like, here you go. This is KMF theme style music right now. That is so awesome. I really enjoyed this music. I got some more power-ups there amongst the fireworks display here. Really digging this music. Bam! Look at that. But absolutely digging this game. Side Barrier 2 for the win. I'm going to go back into RetroArch settings there. And again, it's not freezing or lagging because we have memory completely optimized with Turbo Boost mode activate. Restart RetroArch. And then we're going to go back into the game and see what else I have to play with here. What else do we want to play? We want to do, we'll do a racing game, actually. And this is kind of interesting because, and this is another very tough to run game. This was literally like a slideshow last time I tested it a couple years ago, but it's running so much better now. I mean, I'm just happy to be able to play because I love games like Wave Race, but the particular announcer in this game reminds me quite a bit, considerably, of an announcer from another game. Kind of like when I was playing again, stuff like Wipeout. Not Wipeout, I'm talking like Wave Race and Hydro Thunder. And of course, RC to Go. The announcer from those three games sounded like a specific announcer that were all the same, but the announcer for this game sounds like an announcer from another game. See if you can guess who it is when you hear him talk. Ready to rip it up? You'll hear his voice. He sounds just like the announcer from another game that I used to absolutely love playing. See if you can figure him out. It has to be him. You figured it out yet? I'll give you another minute to figure it out. And you can actually kick and punch in this game just like in Road Rash too, which is pretty sweet. So it's awesome stuff to be able to play another water racing game. I love these type of games. Jet Moto was pretty fun too. I absolutely loved the Jet Moto. And later on ones actually have a grappling hook, kind of like in Star Wars Empire Strikes Back, where they're able to take down the AT-T walker. But let's see if we can get to a jump here. Oh no! We need some dolphins here. Look at that, dolphins for the win here. Where's my man-eater shark from my last PlayStation 4 video? That'd be absolutely hilarious. Having a man-eater shark come out and actually take out my person on the jet ski. I want to do a jump real quick before I end this video, but I'm going to give you a chance to figure out who the announcer is when I do the jump here. You'll hear him plain and simple the moment I jump. He'll say, wow, nice jump. You figured it out yet? Welcome to Rock and Roll Racing. It has to be the guy from Rock and Roll Racing without a doubt. But again, this is a fun game, and I'm going to go with Restart RetroArch again. And he sounds like he's the Rock and Roll Racing guy. But we're going to go to another game from the playlist here. We'll do Melty Blood. Which Melty Blood do we want to do? We'll do, right here, we'll just do this Melty Blood. And this is another game that's roughly 300 megabytes in size, and this includes the actual size of the core as well as the game when you run arcade cores. And this will have a big problem if you try to run this on the Mega Drive, SNES, or any of its classics without, of course, the Xtreme Virtual RAM. And the Turbo Boost mode activate is going to go along perfectly in conjunction with that on the Mega Drive, SNES, and any of its classics. And of course, the stuff that I did for the PlayStation Classic is going to run this considerably better as well. But let's check this game out, and we'll see if we have time to do another game after this. But very cool game. I mean, love the Melty Bloods, and again, my first experience with these, as I said before, has been on PC. And I'm pretty sure it started on PC, and then it moved over to other systems. Kind of like stuff like Minecraft, which started out on PC, and then it moved on to Xbox and such. Just the way it is. So here we go. Let's check this out for a moment here and see what kind of character selection we have here. What do we have here? What is she eating there? Is that blood on her fingers or? I'm not sure what's on her fingers. Looks like blood dripping from her fingers. We shall see. I mean, Melty Blood is the name of the game, so let's see what this is all about. I wonder if they ever did like an Melty Blood anime or OVA. I'm kind of curious. But let's see what kind of movesets we have here. And there are actually two really cool Melty Blood games that you can play. And look, it has the moveset on there. Looks like we have some moves similar to Street Fighter there. Like the Hurricane kick, etc. And of course the Hadouken from Spaceship Tamayoto. Oh, this is playing awesome. Oh, she's got a cool like slash style weapon. Oh, that's awesome. Let's see if we can do a fancy move here. Really cool. Oh, that's awesome. You could probably do some amazing combos here. Oh, I want to be able to do like a fancy move. Oh, she did try doing one to me, but she nerfed it. Oh yeah, that was really damn cool. Okay, let's see if I can do any kind of fancy stuff here. That's cool. Remember that one NES game? They had the character that had like the hair that was a weapon. What was that game called again? Kind of like Sergeant Kabuki Man. Remember that great tournament movie? But yes, there's actually a game on NES that had a character using their hair for a weapon. I'm trying to remember it right now. Maybe I'll let you guys and gals fill in the place for me. I'll remember the game probably by the end of this demonstration. I really need to learn the special moves in this game though. You can see it's actually quite fantastic though. Even though I didn't really do any fancy schmancy moves. But let's see here. Let's try one more round real quick because I want to be able to do at least one special move here. Next stage. It kind of has like the Strider 2 arcade overworld map there. That's what it reminds me of. Maybe this character will do some special move on me. There we go. There's our special moves right on the list there. I should have paid attention to that the last time. I got this. Oh yeah, that's right. I did the up-down attack there. I used my magic meter, which I need to kind of build up again before I can do any more crazy moves. Oh yeah, 26 hits for the win! I love stuff like this in JoJo's Bizarre Adventure as well. Oh, look at that shield. He's got like that's really cool. Okay, we're gonna see if we have time for one more game here. Again, we're gonna go into restart RetroArch. Again, I'd highly recommend doing this if you run the more intensive stuff like PSP, Dreamcast, Atomic Wave, and Naomi games. Particularly, these are the ones that are gonna be the biggest issues running on the mini classics. What else do we have here? We have a brawler style game. Let's try this out for a minute. We're gonna do two more quick games after this. So one more game scenario here. But this is actually a really cool beat 'em up brawler style game. It even has a 2-player mode activated to it. And you can play as a character a little bit like Harley Quinn. I still need to finish that movie, the Birds of Prey movie. Okay. At least I see Jared Leto's back to doing some awesome music with, of course, 30 Seconds to Mars. I mean, he's awesome with them, just like Brandon Flowers is awesome with the Killers. I mean, they're both incredibly cool alternative bands. Alternative rock bands, should we say. Okay, let's check out Slash out here. And we're picking a Harley Quinn style character. And it's kind of cool because you actually level up as you go out to the stages. And I like the scenario where it kind of reminds me of like Devil May Cry, the introduction for the stages there. Just we don't have like music by Combi Christ, but of course you could jam some music to Combi Christ or even KMFDM style. But yes, it's actually a Slash game. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but yeah, you essentially are taking on enemies, and once you beat enough enemies, you take on a gatekeeper, go through the gate to the next level. But that little thing that's top left there, the green is my health, the blue is my gems, and once that gems goes all the way up, I level up and I get like more powerful moves and such. And then I have magic attacks as well. But yeah, once you start playing the game and get a few stages in, it's actually quite fun. And leveling up actually makes it damn cool too. I love any type of game where you can level up. Imagine playing like a game like Fighting Force, where you're actually able to level up, kind of like Double Dragon for NES. That is actually one thing that makes me kind of like the NES version of Double Dragon better than the arcade version, aside from the custom OST of Double Dragon that we run on MAME 2003 Xtreme. But yes, you take on enough enemies, you will level up. And let's do our, let's take on chicken with our magic. Look at that! That took it out one single hit there. Let's try it again. Take out this little monster straight out of the Doom universe. Yep. And these gems will help me level up here. Now obviously if I die and continue, I can get my magic again. I'm out of magic right now, but I'm leveling up the blue gems because I want to level up here. And you can do some pretty nifty combo moves. Not too far from leveling up now. Take out the Doom monster. Or Monster Inc. Monster, Doom Monster, whatever you will call it. There we go, close to leveling up here. There we go, just a few more gems, I'm leveled up. And I need to watch Greyhound on Apple TV later today. Hopefully I can get it before work. There we go, we leveled up. And yes, it's very, very cool. I'm going to probably come back to this and play the entire game from beginning to end. We're going to restart RetroArch again. And we're going to do another very, very interesting, funny game because many of you want to play Virtua Fighter, and there's actually a game quite a bit like Virtua Fighter called Toy Fighter. It is so much like Virtua Fighter, but with toy-style characters. Again, if you cannot run stuff like Virtua Fighter on your mini classics, you can run Toy Fighter with the update, and it's very, very cool. Some of the characters in this game actually remind me of the horror movie Banana Splits, which came out more recently because they didn't quite know what to do with the license. It's been sitting there for decades, and of course they were trying to get the Five Nights at Freddy license, but they probably couldn't, and Five Nights at Freddy is off of Chuck E. Cheese, and obviously we're not going to have a horror movie about Chuck E. Cheese because then kids will never go there again. Bad enough they already tarnished the reputation for many, many adults who can't quite get the joke of Banana Splits being a horror movie. It's kind of funny in essence. Imagine them doing like a Care Bears horror movie. It'd just be ridiculous. But we have symbols that looks like a character out of a Stephen King short story. Monkey shines and such. But yes, almost like a Chuck E. Cheese animatronic style thing, as well as like Five Nights at Freddy. But we're going to try this character, Gushikin, to start with here. And again, it's like Virtua Fighter. Look, we're like in a Toy Story style of it. Looks like we just went by Sonic and the pig from Sonic. Obviously, there's a little bit of play on all that stuff. Oh, this is very, very cool. And this character looks like a Banana Split style character we'd expect. Oh, come on, I got this. Here's your Will Robinson. I still need to watch Season 2 of Lost in Space on Netflix. The first season wasn't really well received, but I heard the second season's quite a bit better. It's kind of interesting who they chose as their choice of Dr. Smith as well. I got this. Come on, Symbols, you're going down. See if I can do any kind of fancy special moves here. Any of you who've ever played Virtua Fighter are going to be right at home in this game, but I don't know the game as well as I know, like Tekken and Soul Calibur and such. Oh, jeez. Whiffing my move so bad. There we go. I'm going to try one more match here. I got to do a little bit better this time. Oh, no! Look at that. Throw down. There we go. Your turn to be thrown down. Love this more KMF theme style music here. Oh, that was cool. It's almost like the 5 Degrees of Kevin Bacon, but with Banana Splits, to Five Nights at Freddy, to Chuck E. Cheese. And all the way back to Teddy Ruxpin. And Teddy Ruxpin is actually what started the whole video game craze because Worlds of Wonder was what Nintendo used as their entry point into the United States after the video game crash of 83-84 for Atari 2600 and such. But hope you enjoyed the video, guys and gals. There'll be more to come.